right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slaven. I will be your host, and let's get this show started. We have a bit of a fire going on about 6 miles away from the airport in Mesa, Arizona. So as a result, it's a very, very smoky day here in the valley. So come to the UPS side. I wish, man. I wish I could come over there, but there isn't a place for me to set up, Corey. How are you, buddy? And there goes Freedom 1, our first special of the day. It's the most American plane ever. Man, talk about a terrible, terrible air quality. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we have a fire going on, so it's a bit of a challenge, not gonna lie. As you can see, the show's got to go on at Sky Harbor. So it's a bit of a wait now, so let's see what's going to happen. My birthday is coming up. I'm excited. You can see the air quality is pretty bad right now in Phoenix. Primarily, I think we have a pretty big fire. There's probably like 24 fire engines down there. So that is a Boeing 737 MAX. Hey, Trevor.
You might get the ILS approach runway 78. Apparently there's some smoke in the vicinity down there. So let's just go for the ILS approach and let's get the field in sight.
Yep, there is smoke. You guys want to see how bad the smoke is? So typically that's South Mountain. We can usually see it pretty steadily. But that's a big fire, and it is coming from this general area. So there's a pretty bad fire. I hope everybody is okay over there. I know I always make fun of jokes and say Phoenix stands for the land of everything's on fire.
For 285 on the speed, just want to make sure it's still good. Runway 3814, negative reduce speed 210, on the speed. For 3444. 3444, just comply with speed on the rapidly. Alright, we'll comply with speed, so 3444.
Perfect takeoff. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, I haven't been live as much lately. It's just been kind of a stressful time with work. Setting up, business is picking up, and it's kind of been
American 319 to 7,000 and reduce speed to 170.
It's been kind of crazy. So I figured I'd come out today and be live for a little bit and see what happens.
5,000 now, mark 472. Descend via the peak 1 kilo. Runway 3814, reduce speed to 210. Speed 210, runway 3814. American 2260, reduce speed to 190. Speed 190, American 2260.
This is the beauty of Sky Harbor. You can legitimately get so close to the planes when you're panning. Like it just makes every shot look really freaking cool.
American 791, descend to maintain 8.
And cinematic. Okay, let's go take a look at our next plane that's rolling up. That might look like an American Airlines flight. So our last stream we got all the condensation trails and now we have smoke. As you can see, a lot of the planes are pushing out for their morning departures. It's going to be harder for me to pay attention to the chat since I'm kind of a bit away. Hey, did you dude? Hey, Eric and Howard. Eric and Howard. If you guys are into aviation history, I did post a new video. It's about my tour of the Seattle Museum of Flight.
Alright, out of 16.5, we'll expect 7 right now, and we'll get Lima, start 2574. Approach for American 791, speed high.
It's a cool video. It's like 3 minutes long if you guys want to watch something that's educational.
With 3814, amend our instructions, expect cross.
I shot it during COVID times, so they made me wear a mask and I got in trouble for scratching my nose.
Expect 7 right now, American 791, contact correct 10.4, need to maintain 7,000. Maintain 7,000, going to approach 120.4, American 791.
And as you can see, the taxiways are starting to get busy. We have a line of planes.
American 791, Phoenix approach, good morning. Just to maintain 7,000, then reduce speed to 170.
Very uncharacteristic, slow roll by Southwest Airlines, which usually never happens.
Just to maintain 5,000.
That was 3022, Phoenix approach, expect
As you can see, Southwest is going a snail's pace. Must be a new pilot. And looks like we have a landing approaching, so let's go take a look at that.
Approach American 966, 2668, extending 6 for 8 with Lima. American 2574, reduce speed to 210. Plus 210, American 2574. American 966, Phoenix approach, verify altitude, leaving is safe runway 8. American 319. Leaving Lima current, expect runway 8.
American 791, reduce speed to 170, then just to maintain 6,000.
That looks like a Delta Air. It is a Delta Airlines. I shouldn't even say that looks like it, because it is. I know earlier this week we had another C5 come and visit here, so that was kind of neat seeing. But I haven't been spotting lately, just like I said, been busy with work. Also, in other news, I'm pretty sure you saw everybody and their mother post on social media, but the final Boeing 747 rolled out. It's going to be delivered in 2023 to Atlas Air.
Visual approach, runway 78.
050 visual, right, American 319.
Okay, 319, maintain 170 knots, so 5 miles an hour.
And and we have a pushback. Yeah, the quality of this air is not very good. Whatever is burning is terrible. You're right. Honestly, the whole COVID thing made a lot of people act like entitled jerks. And now I'm loving the fact that a lot of the stuff that we used to consider as conspiracy theories are ended up actually being true. Like the masks were not as effective, and that it set back kids. Like I 100% believe it set back kids like a couple of years in development, because they can't tell me the kids are going to be, in a sense, normal after they don't have any communication for like 2 years with other people. Like, get out of here with that nonsense. We have a little truck rolling around. Yeah, honestly, I'll be frank with you guys, like I don't have the energy for today to be. That's why I kind of haven't been on lately. There's just been busy, super busy with work, so been super stressful, and work pays the bills. This costs me money, so any opportunity I get to plane spot is my getaway from it. And since I started streaming, there's been like a lot of negativity around it, so a lot of people being idiots, other channels being idiots because they get butthurt because I tell the truth, and it is what it is. I'm not going to change who I am. If you have a problem with it, do a better show. But I'm still a nice person. Alrighty, this is a 737 MAX. I believe that is the plane that we were looking at. It was just powering up. Also, my Sacramento Kings won another game, and Baker Mayfield had a really awesome game the other night. That was awesome. Looks like the fire is under containment right now, which is good because it's going to probably clear up our air quality in the next hour. So let's watch some taxi action while I get some water. Hey Carrie, how are you? Welcome to Arizona, my friend. I decided to come on live a little bit earlier, and then I'll be on for a little bit. Like I said, maybe like an hour, hour and a half, and then I gotta get some stuff done. Like I've been working on I worked on like a 6-month edit, and people are very ungrateful for it, so it's kind of been annoying. Okay, let's take a look what this is. We're actually approaching like prime season here at Sky Harbor, where we get a lot of freighters. So one of these mornings I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna film some of the MD-11s that depart. We had a Western Global Airlines MD-11 depart. And over here we have a little SkyWest livery in CRJ. I almost said Embraer. I would have like literally made fun of myself had I gotten that wrong. So, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with the chat because it is in my vehicle, and my vehicle is maybe like 6 feet away from me, so I really can't tell what's going on.
1466,
Hopefully you guys are having a good December.
Have you heard of Executive Order 14067? Most people probably haven't, but it can't completely.
What the hell is it? Oh no, I turned something on. I don't know what I did. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of like the waiting game. I came at a very random time where it's like everybody is taxiing right now, and eventually they're going to be departing. So now it's just like kind of the waiting of the taxi game.
and Envoy 3814, so for switch 120.9 and 40.
Apologies, 120.9. Good morning, it's 1270 at 8. I'm going to be the Eagle 6.
And over there we have a little JSX Embraer lining up. Not sure if he's going to be taking off from runway 7 right or 7 left.
266, we'll see you American 966.
I didn't even set up my production card.
900 American 1860. Sorry, 716, turn left, 3200, back to runway 7 right here. 716.
American 1466, as you make the turn, Fairbanks response line around, reported in sight. And 1466, turn right, 805.
Look at that, that's a little boy. So that is our, I believe that's the JSX plane taking off. Also, if you guys live in Phoenix, yesterday was my first time going to Volante in Scottsdale. It was actually pretty cool. I like that area. You get a lot of business jets and stuff there. Snap. Let's do this, guys. And I believe on December 18th, if you are a plane spotter in the Phoenix area, we are going to be getting the Delta A350, as the Delta A350 is going to be coming in from Minneapolis. So I think they have enough enough demand to fly an A350 here, which is cool. Look at that thing lift off. That's freaking cool, man. The sun is in a terrible position. It's causing our videos to be backlit. So let me take a look at Flight Radar and see what is popping up for a second. Meanwhile, I will walk you guys down at one of the many Southwest flights that are down there, so we can at least get some ground-based action. I believe we should be getting a 787 departing very soon. Your Milwaukee Bucks also will never win another championship. How about that? But I'm glad they beat the Suns. That was freaking awesome. Suns fans are annoying. It shows that they might be leaving around 10. We have a couple of the flights that go to Hawaii that are 787s. But as you can see, we are getting a pretty steady departure line, so let's get the show on the road with the departures. Yeah, if you follow the NBA, the Sacramento Kings have been a mitigated disaster. Like, legitimately, we haven't made the playoffs in 17 years. This might be the year we'll break it, but knowing the Kings, probably not. They'll be too successful and fire their coach like they usually do. There's a story when basketball player Rudy Gay, when somebody got traded to the Kings, he basically said, "Hey, welcome to basketball hell." I was like, dang, if that doesn't say something about your culture of your franchise, nothing else will. They weren't a very good team. We had David Yeager was one of our most successful coaches, but then he got fired because he almost got us into the playoffs. So we have a Southwest 737 that's going to be headed to Burbank, then followed by a CRJ that's going to be headed to El Paso. That is our Burbank plane. It's been super chilly here. We're expecting to get rain on Sunday and Monday. So if we do get a lot of rain on Monday, I may just come and film like some videos of the planes flying in the rain or taxiing in the rain. Those are actually really cool videos to have. It's a cool mood. Also, yesterday I saw something really rare. I saw a dude freaking driving a 2003 Ford Thunderbird. I thought those things were extinct. That is like the most like random car ever made, and they thought it was going to compete with the Corvette. Like, get out of here. It's like you could have a Corvette or you could have a Thunderbird. I'd rather not have it either, but I'd rather have the Corvette at the end. Our next flight is a Southwest Airlines 737 headed to Dallas. Then it's going to be another CRJ headed to Yuma. Yeah, right. I think what turned the Bucks season around is when you guys got Holiday. When you traded for him, you literally got over the hump. That was pretty cool seeing it. The Suns fans, I did some media coverage during the finals, and the one thing that'll always stand out in my head is after the game 2 where the Suns were up 2-0, I saw a kid walking with his dad with the Bucks jersey, and this drunk, annoying Suns fan got up in his face and was like, "Oh, your team sucks, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, I hope to God they choke. And when they choked, I celebrated and I laughed. So. Alright, we're waiting. There's nothing going on right now. I see the poop truck, but we're not going to focus on the poop truck. And we have our first plane, our Dallas-bound plane.
Aircraft 520, reduce speed to 210. Airway 1270, contact approach 2616. 1270.
Also, the other day I found out who the Liver King was. I'm so confused with the whole social media craze. Like, everybody wants to be a freaking influencer now. And as somebody that has a lot of followers on Instagram, I'll tell you, majority of them are bots. I Like I would say maybe like 30% of my 80,000 followers might be bots. And as somebody that does marketing, I think working with influencers is like the least return on investment you can have. In specific industries.
3000, American 1861.
American 1861, did you say if you had it or not yet?
We have the field.
Thank you, sir. American 2182, just going to maintain 5,000.
Gonna maintain 5,000.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm not in it today, dudes. You know, I'm usually more energetic, but it's also, I'm in the middle of a Christmas fast. So like my energy levels like fall very rapidly because I don't eat. So before I started the fast, I weighed 200 pounds. Now I'm weighing 192. And last January I was like 218. It's gotten so bad some of my pants don't fit. They like fall off. I'm like sagging them like a rapper. But next Sunday is going to be torture for me, especially I'm going to be shooting like an event where they're going to have a guy making steaks. That's not going to be good, to be honest, especially if you're hungry and you look at steaks being grilled. Pretty sure that was a max. Anyways, let me take a little bit of a break to look at what's going on down there. Really not much going on at the Southwest thing. Yeah, the Thunderbird was a freaking flop. Can you believe people actually bought that thing? It was hilarious. It's like a vehicle that only like people to do like Ponzi schemes and other stuff would drive, like pyramid scheme Karens that would sell you like Herbalife and stuff. Watch, I'm gonna get a call from Ford and they're gonna sue me. Okay, let's take a look. So we have a 737 headed to Cabo. So let's go take a look at this American Airlines 737. I think it's American Airlines. I've been getting the planes wrong a lot lately, so. So I was given some tool to test out. Eventually I want to see if it's going to freaking work. I can actually hook it up to one of my cinema cameras and stream directly from my iPhone. So we're going to do a test on that one of these days.
Approach American 1487, we're descending via the Eagle 6. Approach 180 and we have some documents.
That's another Max that's headed to Cabo. I thought that primarily kept them on the East Coast. Or I could be wrong, it could be an 800. No, it's an 800 series. Yep, 800 series, never mind, sorry guys.
Approach Skywest
Hopefully you guys are having warm weather. It's kind of been super chilly here in the valley. Hey, it's always good to see people that got on the channel when I first started, like you, Dude. I haven't seen some other people like Phil or UAL. They've disappeared, so hopefully they're okay. I like these shots when you see the plane flying away. And then when I zoom out, you see how actually close the camera pans them in. And CRJ is getting in line. So these regionals around this time is when a lot of them start departing. Yes, the Dubai thing is still here, the 747. Or I think it's a Royal Qatari family. Not sure when it's going to be leaving. But it's crazy. Can you imagine having that much money? You have a 747 and then out of nowhere you're like, it can't be parked at LAX, I'm going to park it at Phoenix. But then again, one of the Saudi soccer clubs is offering play Cristiano Ronaldo like $260 million. Like, screw that. There's a couple of little dudes over there. I'm gonna give them something. So I'll show you guys what I'm gonna end up giving these little kids. So anytime we have a little bit of plane spotters that are like either a family, I will have the most random things like to give them as a kind of like, hey, it's a good memory. So we're gonna give them one of these. We have an Airbus A220 tag. I have a couple of them that were donated to me by one of our fans. So that's what I'm gonna head over and then just quickly give to their parents to give to them. Because if kids can stay like on a good path, I feel like most kids are good, but then sometimes they stray and go like the bad way. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. So I always try and do little giveaways. Like even on my Instagram, I will do random giveaways for like model planes, and it's cool. Good stuff. And we can see Southwest is coming into the gates. Man, I am rusty. So chances are, if you ever see me while I'm live, come say hi. You'll get a sticker and I'll talk to you for like a minute or so before I go back to my lives. So my main thing when I started this is I wanted to build a community. I feel like all other airports have a community, and Sky Harbor, for being as big as it is, we really didn't have anything like that. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna start it. Like I said, I give myself maybe to like 10:40 and I'm gonna leave. I got other stuff to do. I can't be live. Like when I come here, I have to have my mind cleared. And right now, everything through it is just crazy right now. We have a Frontier Airlines pushing out.
Heading 340, descend to maintain 4,000.
By turn 340, descend to 4,000, Southwest 9005.
That is Peachy the Fox livery, headed to Las Vegas. And then the Necessary Evil is coming in, aka the banana plane, has officially shown its presence at Sky Harbor.
Do you have it in sight?
Airport side, Southwest 9005.
The banana plane has arrived.
Do you have company in sight 2, 3 miles, 3,500?
We have a inside, Southwest 9005.
9,005, turn right, 050, full air company, clear mission, turn right.
Okay,
This lady on the air traffic control is so freaking nice. She's like telling people have a good day, like being friendly, like dang dude, that's awesome. Others are jerks on there. And the Necessary Evil is crossing in front of Spirit. Or in front of Frontier, it's the same thing. Spirit, Frontier, banana, potato, same thing. Oh, it's tomato, but I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. So we have a what looks like a 737 headed to Austin. Anyways, guys, let's film the Frontier leaving, and I gotta go. I'm dealing with stuff right now. So. That's probably gonna be our last plane for today.
Slowing down to 170 in speed.
American 61 Phoenix Express will come at 170 knots, descend and maintain 5,000.
At 170 down to 5,000, American 1681. Hello, fulfill heading descend with 7 Alpha Skyways 103 Romeo. Aero Servo 90 rating 70.
And let's take a look at the ground crew working. Actually, this is sometimes my favorite part of this airport. I love watching these individuals work down there. It's such a freaking team effort getting these planes ready. And shout out to any of you guys that watch it or ground crew members. Like that's a good freaking thing. you came here in the summer, you'd actually want it to be cold, man. It gets to be crazy warm here. Like, it sometimes sucks. And I decided to start a stream in the middle of summer here. That was a terrible idea on my part. But lately we've kind of been getting a lot of rain. Let's get a couple more takeoffs and then I'm gonna pack up. Anyways guys, like I said, thank you all for tuning in today. I know it's kind of a short stream, but I got some stuff to take care of. Man, this guy's taking forever to get up to speed. Anyways, remember, tell your loved ones you love them, be good people, and just never be jerks to individuals. So thank you all for joining in. I'll be on whenever I get on next, so I may take like 2 or 3 weeks off and then just wait for some stuff to die down, and once it dies down then I'll be back to being myself and streaming. So thank you all for all the support throughout this time, and we'll see where this heads. See you, dudes. So let's take a look at this Frontier that I was telling you will be our last one. maintaining both a landing and a takeoff. That's pretty cool.
050, clear visual approach 97 right.
050 down. This is visual approach 7 right.
Passenger 311, Romeo, turn right. 0.
Right, heading 170 in the sky.
Falcon 88 Hotel, maintain 6,000.
6,000 feet to town.
4802, just gonna maintain 6,500.
6,500.
All right, friends, have a good day.